All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Back to throw now on first down. He dumps it off to Dre. Still fighting for more. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. To throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that hits the crossbar and comes back, and it's no good. And by just a whisker, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for the Giants. 47 yards. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eddie Goldman. breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. You have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them. And also, it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line it.
They'll set up a throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Watkins, the intended receiver. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end?
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. This is why I could never make it as a quarterback at any level, especially the NFL. To have the poise to stay in that pocket, know you're going to take the hit, but still deliver it for a touchdown. Great play.
I have to agree with you on that one. When I see those hits coming, I'm wanting to exit the pocket. I'm getting the heck out of there. Instead, we just saw someone stay in there and make the throw downfield.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Hey, here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yards.
Oh, yeah.
At the 23
oh, yeah.
Line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
I needed that, man.
When we return to MetLife Stadium. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, my goodness. I spotlighted him. They still let him get open.
All the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get it.
It wouldn't let me audible. Nope. Because it's stuck. I couldn't audible, so he was going to try to capitalize on that.
As we step aside here in this second quarter.
You ain't finna
so from the
glitch me out.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
First carry for James Conner. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Low back strain. That Last time we saw low back strain, it said career ending.
I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Well,
I don't know who got hurt. I don't remember who D. Jones is.
Defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra
Oh, okay, he'll back up.
Successful.
I forgot about him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go.
Yep.
And the team, of course,
his starting quarterback hurt. We finally get shit going our way, man.
Same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now it's the backup Lauletta.
Defense!
Here's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Lauletta. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. And
wow.
He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Wow.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from...
Instead of my damn cornerback going for the pick animation, his ass, I don't even know what the hell he did.
And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I can't never get the speed juke back. I always got the one where you come to a complete stop.
When I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50.
I just saw you move.
Set up to start the series.
On 1st down, Drake. Oh, and now the ball comes loose. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
Wow.
He got me.
Ball is knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turn.
Please be a penalty on him. Yes, thank you.
Well, let's see who this is on. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's going to find
I can't wait for that.
For a modest gain.
For the RPM too, man. Because I'm like, he made a whole additional cut on his own that was unnecessary.
The back end of the end zone, the sidelines is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
He'll get it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort.
Chill him with the shoulders. Hey, chill him with the shoulders.
And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards on the pick.
Dude, you got to turn the true clock off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Gone! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
He'll look to throw, and he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
Fuck! Lost my damn best run stopper.
I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And now look at him go. 20, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. Now the Dolphins will use
no reason to hold that last time out.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Man, come on, man.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what
That's some bullshit.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it? The rest.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important.
Oh, he got me.
We often talk about teams scripting plays to
good shit.
A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Gun.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This will feel good to get back on the
they get ready to take over here.
Side of winning, man.
Dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there.
Right, get these dudes up out of here.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
All right, now look at 56.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Oh, I tried to decapitate him.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
No.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Here we go.
He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his pass incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
Good shit.
Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Good shit. I don't know where his dude went.
Touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Fielded about a yard deep.
And another one.
Miami touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
That's 2 on the season.
It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Well, I swear people dropping left and right, man.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Charles Harris in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Gone! Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
Now let's go! Green!
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
They would not let me pick it off, man.
Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
They would not let me pick it off.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Instead of complaining about me going wide, how about you get your ass over there? Thank you.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble.
Like I'm just supposed to run directly to where you at. Fuck out of here.
Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
That boy got them Blake Bortles numbers.
Adjustments that might be made defensively. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage.
Thought he had the spin. He didn't.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He blitzed that one. He blitzed that one. Oh, he did? Wow. I could have swore that looked like a blitz.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Got his man complete over
that should be a first.
It's Gardner. It'll
Damn.
Be a 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation.
This motherfucker here ain't even trying to play like he's supposed to.
And lead to an interception.
Lord
yeah,
Jesus.
The works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
All right, fuck it. I'll cover him.
Here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
I'll cover him.
Back to throw here. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Wow, that one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you hand him incredible field position, but this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it. And I'll be darned if they don't get the first down.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Foreman. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fielded about a yard deep. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's taking down, but able to slip across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Looking to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Snags it for the pick. And his guys are going to take over at their...
Trying to take these starters out, man. I ain't trying to have them in here. All right. I had to take my starters out.
48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll go option to the short side. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second
I ain't even worried about trying to report his ass. There's so many infractions in this game.
What we're seeing in this game, controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Thank you. Ingram got hurt.
Shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Ingram got hurt. He done lost Ingram and Barkley. That's punishment enough. If Ingram out for the game, I'm not going to put no report in on him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
This boy is throwing 49 passes.
First down completion. He'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big time.
Good pass.
Over the middle, complete. And he gets this one inside
50
the 15,
passes.
just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. He'll look to throw.
Touchdown.
And he will take it on in.
Yep. Knee cartilage tear.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
Low back strain and knee cartilage tear.
Up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Rosas now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They go again with Muhammad. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
If you're going to go and goal line, I'm going to bust your ass.
Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Don't ever run goal line against me.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ow. That's my fault.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's 3rd and short. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. They'll look to throw here. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Eddie Goldman coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. They'll look to throw. Now he's forced out left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way
14?
inside the 15 before they drop him. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10.
Let's Miller and get out of here, man.
There as his guys will get the football back. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York.